Welcome again to our second episode from the second day to RAKIS podcast. But now we have the organizer himself here as a guest and a lot of talks. I believe that we will have more than 1 hour talk, but I will try to
I'm available.
keep it low. So let's all welcome Mr. Tarek.
Pleasure, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tarek.
Yeah.
Tarek, I want you just to give some brief explanation about who you are, what is behind you. I mean, for us, like I got to know you only now during the event.
Couple of days ago.
Yes,
actually, yeah.
and believe me, from the first call which I had, I was like, oh man, I mean, I see that there is a common language between us. Exactly.
I felt it
exactly.
Too. Thank you for hosting in very short notice this podcast.
You're welcome.
We really appreciate it, actually.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just tell me something brief about yourself for our audience.
So I come from a background of over 15 years of experience in events specifically. I started with consumer events. I was one of the people who launched Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Mashallah, really?
That's where I started back in 2009, 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
And then moved to the business side of events with Reed Exhibitions in Abu Dhabi. And then I had my experience with DMG, had an experience with Sky News Arabia as well, when it comes from an events background. And 3 years ago, I was approached by the Valiant Events, the owner of Valiant Events, from LinkedIn. He was, so Valiant, I'll give you a quick brief about Valiant as well, who we are. So Valiant Events has been launched in 2009, and we have conducted events all over every continent except Antarctica, believe it. We went from Guyana all the way to Sudan, to Morocco. The owner approached me wanting to launch in the UAE and Saudi Arabia. Now, my background in the UAE is strong in terms of network, considering I've had by then maybe over 10 years of business events experiences. And he wanted to launch in the UAE and Saudi Arabia and see the market. And of course, my first advice was, let's focus on Ras Al Khaimah. Dubai and Abu Dhabi is oversaturated. I come from a background of Abu Dhabi and Dubai purely. This is my first job in Ras Al Khaimah.
I'm also born in Abu Dhabi, so I'm attached to Abu Dhabi.
Me too.
But for me, Ras Al Khaimah has a special place in my heart. So
look, Ras Al Khaimah today, at the end of the day, we're born in Abu Dhabi. We've seen the development of the UAE. It's a very successful project, as we can see.
It is.
And considering Ras Al Khaimah now, the ambition of Ras Al Khaimah, the objectives of Ras Al Khaimah is all supported from a federal side. The UAE want Ras Al Khaimah to grow. They want it to be a third destination, or more than third destination, let's say, but a destination for a specific kind of tourists. And this is the thing about the UAE. They are extremely smart in their approach. The way they approach things, and it is a successful project. 15, 20 years ago, we would say Dubai wanted people to come to them. Today, people want to come to Dubai.
Yes.
So this alone can explain how successful it is. So we got approached by RAK Expo and RAK Chamber to organize events. And we came with multiple ideas. And the idea that me and Muhammad Bahjat, you interviewed him before me, came up with was Ras Al Khaimah Investment Summit. It was purely an idea. It's so beautiful to see it convert now for the second edition. And this is the events industry. I always get goosebumps whenever the national anthem is being played in the opening ceremony. This is the events industry. When you see an idea that converts to actual, it's just so beautiful.
Exactly. And what I was discussing with Muhammad, he said like there is a big difference between the first event that was organized last year and this 100%. Event. And that the number of visitors 100%. Was much more, the number of exhibitors even.
Yes. We were supported by the Crown Prince and the ruler himself. We are under the patronage of His Highness. They believe in this event. And as Alexander, I don't know if you met Alexander, just told me, he told me RAKIS has become part of the Ras Al Khaimah ecosystem, which is beautiful.
Yes,
It's part of the whole government support. It's a platform where all the government of Ras Al Khaimah come together, meet investors,
which is very important because I didn't see previously such events done in Ras Al Khaimah. And even for me, as soon as I received the email, the newsletter that there is an event, I opened it. I was like, oh my God, we have to be there. I mean, why aren't we here?
Yes.
So yes.
Look, the good thing is we're 2 years down the line. I'm genuinely being honest about this. I have connections in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I never had connections in Ras Al Khaimah. The beautiful thing about this event is not only do I organize it, but I take it as a platform to network as well and grow my network base in Ras Al Khaimah.
Exactly.
And it has happened. I've met a lot of people from different industries. I love how everyone has this positive vibe about the event. Grateful. Last edition was okay. I don't want to say it was bad. It was okay. But this edition is just next level. And we're expecting more. You know, we're expecting more for next.
Honestly, from my side, I wasn't expecting that much from the exhibition, from the event. I was expecting much less, you know, because I know it is only the second edition. Of course, it is also in Ras Al Khaimah, but when I, you know, the night before the exhibition, when I came, I was like, wow, you know, this is what I'm looking for.
To put it into perspective, last year we had 6 big booths. This year we have 14 big booths.
Yes.
Next year we're aiming for 20 and more.
And how many exhibitors, the total number of exhibitors you have?
40 almost.
40, yes, 40. Which is a good number.
It's
yes,
a good number. Of course, look, in the events industry, the ambition is always to grow more. There's never a ceiling, you know, and there's always room for improvement. I got a lot of constructive criticism from everyone. I take it in. We see how we can improve for next edition. The good news about Valiant is we are very invested in Ras Al Khaimah today. So we have signed an MOU with RAK Chamber of Commerce, and we are launching 4 events next year. 2026 will be a calendar of 5 events from Valiant. Obviously, one of them is Ras Al Khaimah Investment Summit, which will be in December next year. We have 2 events that are happening in April, co-locating each other. One is on real estate, and the other one is on construction. Makes total sense because the exhibitor of real estate is the visitor of construction.
Exactly.
So to be together, beautiful. In October, we're having RAK Manufacturing Week. Ras Al Khaimah hosts 6,000 manufacturing sites. Can you imagine that?
Yes. It's
so throwing
number,
a manufacturing event, getting those sites, 6,000 sites as visitors, and getting technology providers as exhibitors is the perfect, you know, combination that you can create in Ras Al Khaimah, especially in manufacturing. RAKIS alone has 3,000 manufacturing companies under them. Ras Al Khaimah in total has 6,000. And the last event would be RAK SME. So we're focusing on small, medium enterprises. And the good thing, you know, is we are following what Ras Al Khaimah is following.
Yeah.
You know, their objective are those industries, and we are actually following those industries. One industry that we didn't tap into, but we are planning to do as well, is tourism and hospitality. Which
is, of course, very important because the tourism growth in Ras Al Khaimah is really big. I mean, whenever I'm in Ras Al Khaimah, I used to live, by the way, in Ras Al Khaimah.
Nice.
I lived like for 8 years, but had to shift to Abu Dhabi because of my type of work. And I'm born in Abu Dhabi. Yes,
it's a special feeling, isn't it?
But you know, but still, I want to be in both places.
Of course.
Because Ras Al Khaimah to me is still very special. We have set up our companies in Ras Al Khaimah as well. But talking about the tourism, even now, I mean, if you go to the hotel, there are buses with crowds of tourists from Europe, from Russia, from all over the world, and the number is extremely getting bigger and bigger
per year.
So yes, I think that you need to have definitely an exhibition.
100%. That's something we're focusing on. We want to discuss with RAK TDA as well, with the Tourism Development Authority. You know, the good thing about Ras Al Khaimah as well is the government is very supportive. Whenever you come with an initiative, they're always all ears. They always they have the ambition to grow, have the ambition to do more. And the interesting thing about Ras Al Khaimah is actually something I discovered yesterday. You know, real estate is an interesting sector in Ras Al Khaimah. And everyone had that opinion, you know, buy now and you'll double your money in 2 years. The prices are as much as Dubai now, which is so interesting.
Even maybe more.
There you go. There you go. Which is so interesting because, you know, we thought like, okay, Ras Al Khaimah is the Dubai or Abu Dhabi 20 years ago. Actually, it's not. It's maybe Abu Dhabi and Dubai 5 or 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
And that makes it a platform for opportunity. You know, when you come now and you do all those events at the freshing start, support the government, you know, 10 years down the line, this will all pay off. You know, when we believe in that as Valiant, and we really are investing in Ras Al Khaimah. It is an emirate that we really believe in. Of course, coming under the UAE, which is a hugely successful project. The whole world revolves around the UAE today. Everybody wants to come here. It's so interesting. You know, being born and raised here.
I know. Seeing
the development, you know?
Yes. See, when I was, I will tell you my story about Ras Al Khaimah.
Please.
Like 8 or 9 years ago, I was living in Abu Dhabi. I was working in Abu Dhabi for a government entity, but then a company in Dubai asked me to work for them. So, you know, I was like hesitant. Okay, Dubai, but I don't, honestly, I mean, that's my point of view. I don't like living in Dubai.
The traffic, isn't it?
Traffic, yes. Traffic is a lot. And you know, you have seen those.
Move to Ras Al Khaimah, guys.
you have seen those real videos, like, you know, you just miss a flyover or something, and then like it's like welcome to Oman. So
yeah, tell me about it. And coming from Abu Dhabi, the streets are 1 + 1 = 2.
Exactly. And then I decided, okay, I will drive every day daily from Abu Dhabi. So I really did. I started driving like every morning from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. But then a friend of mine who lives in Al Hamra in Ras Al Khaimah, he was like, man, I stay in Ras Al Khaimah and I'm commuting every day from Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai. I was like, come on, man, Ras Al Khaimah. I know last time in Ras Al Khaimah I had like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
No way, man. Ras Al Khaimah.
holidays or something.
He was like, man, for me, Ras Al Khaimah is like I'm in a summer vacation every day. Come and see it. I was like, no way. So he's just for a weekend, come stay at my home and
explore.
Yeah. That time, my family was in Bosnia on vacation. So I went to his place. I stayed for the weekend. I called my wife. I told her, we're shifting to Ras Al Khaimah. She's like, what? I said, we're shifting to Ras Al Khaimah. And it really happened. Like within 1 month, I shifted.
Nice. And you currently live in Ras Al Khaimah, do you?
Yeah, I lived 8 years.
You lived before?
Yes, I lived 8 years in Ras Al Khaimah.
In Al Hamra?
In Al Hamra. No, it was, I tried everywhere. I lived in Al Hamra, in Min Al Arab, and in Marjan.
Min Al Arab is beautiful, isn't it?
Min Al Arab, I love it.
Yes.
I really love it. The community is excellent.
Yes.
The community is excellent over there.
Yes.
And so now we are thinking of buying a property, of course, in Ras Al Khaimah. Some people are saying it is late. The prices are very high, but no, it's not.
It's not late. It will
Yes,
get even higher, 100%.
It's not late. Even the prices now, comparing to the next 2-3 years, are going to be.
I mean, the wind resort. As soon as the wind resort launches, we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is the UAE, isn't it? There was always that milestone when it's hit. Boom, everything happens. Expo 2020.
Yes.
Buy around Dubai South. When Expo 2020 happens, boom, and it does happen. I believe in what you said, by the way, regarding the prices. There's no ceiling. I was surprised to see that, yes, prices of Dubai, maybe luxurious apartments even higher, or let's say comparatively to Dubai could be the same. But there's growth, there's growth.
There's extreme growth.
100%.
Extreme growth, yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%, yes.
Great. And now coming back to RAKIS, the event. What are the plans for the future?
Well, let me put it to you this way. So we discussed it internally from a management perspective. We believe RAKIS is a platform that should be highlighted as an elite platform, that is an elite conference. What we're trying to do is we're trying to dissolve the exhibition part of RAKIS in order to focus on specific industries. And why do I say that? Because today you walk around the exhibition, all right? You have real estate companies, you have banking companies, you have tourism companies, you have companies from manufacturing companies, construction companies from all over, yeah? Getting the visitor base here for all of them is an extreme challenge. So what we are planning to do is Ras Al Khaimah Investment Summit 2026 or 2027 will eventually dissolve into an elite conference, government, investors, straight to the point, B2G, and it will be the platform for Ras Al Khaimah government to announce projects, to release tenders, and it will be very elite, that it will be VIP and invites only.
Yeah.
So, and what we plan to do is to give this platform as a gift to Ras Al Khaimah, from Valiant,
very nice,
and focus on the other industries to grow. So RAK Estate, April, RAK Build, April, RAK Manufacturing Week, October, RAK SME, December.
Wow.
So those and grow further from there in 2027. RAK Chamber are just so supportive. The chairman, the managing director, very supportive, on board. It's so interesting how much the chairman has background of exhibitions, understands our language fully.
Yeah.
And he's always, fully supportive, full of ideas as well. Whenever we sit down with him, he's full of ideas that make so much sense. So we're grateful to have that partnership as well with RAK Chamber. They're very supportive, and they see that we have the same objective of growing Ras Al Khaimah. So they know that supporting us will only end for a win-win for everybody.
Exactly.
So yes, this is our plans for RAKIS. It will be a very elite conference. Hopefully, if not 2026, 2027 for sure. Perfect. And then it will be just a conference, no exhibition, very elite, VIP. Something we look forward to.
Great. I had the chance to buy a villa. الفيلا اللي احنا كنا ساكنين فيها من العرب. They offered it to me. I approached RAK Properties. I told them, okay, I'm renting now. It was like 75,000 that time.
Rental?
Yes, rental.
Okay. What was it? Was it like a villa?
Three bedroom villa.
All right. Private backyard.
And yes, private backyard.
Where will you find that in Abu Dhabi and Dubai?
Yeah. And the price, when I approached them, the price for buying that villa was 1.2 million.
Okay.
Which is very low. I mean, for the whole UAE.
It's a 3-bedroom villa.
But unfortunately, the pandemic came at that time. I was stuck in Bosnia for 6 months. I couldn't come back. And I told them, guys, just cancel the contract. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen.
How much is it now? You don't want to tell me.
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to say because, you know,
it hurts, doesn't it?
It hurts a lot. It hurts. And, you know, and like every time when I talk about it in the back of my mind, I was like, man, why did I cancel?
You know, as cheesy as this sounds, Walid, everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Yes.
So just take it in a positive sense, you know.
Maybe I have to buy in Marjan.
There you go.
Who knows?
There you go. We'll finish this podcast and we go to our Marjan.
Yes, exactly.
Why not? I mean, Marjan also, they have very beautiful projects, don't they? And if you see their 3D model, it's just insane. They did this recently. I think the first time they launched it was in the real estate event 2 weeks ago that happened here. It's beautiful. They worked on it for a year and a half, and they actually picked it up from China.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard from the commercial director.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes. And now they're taking it all over the world. Khaled, the commercial director, was telling me that they're focusing on the African market as well.
Yeah.
Which is mid Africa, which is also, you know, Nigeria, all those countries. There's a lot of people who want to invest.
See, I was very surprised when I had the podcast with Khaled. And I was talking about it, you know, with my friends over here in the exhibition. I only learned during the podcast that the plans for Marjan is much bigger than what I had in mind.
100%.
And you know, the size of I mean, you can see the projects over here, but when he talks about it and you hear the reality, it's huge and it's very big.
It's just huge. You know, it's just like I talk to people about Ras Al Khaimah today in Dubai, and everybody's talking about Ras Al Khaimah. You know,
yes,
it's the next big thing. It's the next big emirate, I would say.
Yeah,
you know, and the ruling family are just so on board with everything, and they're so, you know, it's the vision, isn't it? The UAE was always visionary leaders. We lack that in other countries, unfortunately, but here they have that, and not only do they have the vision, they execute the vision, which is extremely important. And the slogans they use. You remember when they went to Mars?
Yeah.
Arabs to Mars.
Yes, Arabs to Mars.
In New York City, Arabs to Mars.
Arabs to Mars. Yeah.
That's how we should present ourselves. I'm a very proud Abu Dhabi born person. You know, I'm a very proud Abu Dhabi born. You know, I'm not saying that being born outside is not good, but like being born here has, and especially Abu Dhabi, and you would know that has a very special feeling.
Yes.
You know, you were part of the full development of the UAE. When we were 10 years old, Eid holidays, go down in the streets, we saw it all grow.
See,
Toyota building.
I was living in Hamdan Street.
Yes.
That building is not there.
Electra Street beside you.
That building was not there anymore, you know, and I was like, every day, you know, after school, we sit at the window and you look at the road at Hamdan Street, and it was like when you see 10 cars on the red light, like, wow, Dad, it's so crowded, you know.
Traffic.
It's a big, you know, it's heavy traffic. Yeah. And like going to parts like Khalifa City or Musafa, it was like, oh, that is so far.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you know, you are
yes,
traveling.
Yes.
But now, I mean, after all that development and everything, you know, it's
that's the beauty. That's the beauty of Abu Dhabi city as well. The old city, you know, it was genuinely a 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 4 vertical roads, 4 horizontal roads.
Yes,
everything was nearby.
And the road
going to Marina Mall was a trip.
See, I remember my part of my family was living in Ras Al Khaimah when I was a kid.
Okay.
Because she was working in Allah Yarhamah. I mean, she passed away. She was working in Ras Al Khaimah, and I was coming here as a kid, you know. But it used to take us from Abu Dhabi to Ras Al Khaimah like 5 to 6 hours, something like that.
It was always a trip.
Yes, it was.
Even
a long
to Dubai,
trip,
it was 2 hours.
Yes.
Even to Dubai, it was 2 hours before they fixed the highway.
I think it was more.
It was more because also not only the road.
Roundabouts,
the first building in Dubai was the Toyota building of Sheikh Zayed Road. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Now, how much do we have before that?
Yeah.
We have a whole city before that. You know.
See, I know because for me the entrance of Dubai was the World Trade Center.
Yes.
When I see the World Trade. Yes, you know the
Emirates Towers,
the golf course, the golf club.
Yes, golf club, Emirates Golf Club.
You know, it was like too far from
Dubai,
the entrance of Dubai, and they were like, when you see the golf club, okay, we are still here. You know, we still need a lot of time to reach.
This is a proven record, isn't it? You know, that's why we trust in Ras Al Khaimah, because there is a proven record. We trust in Ras Al Khaimah's growth, and Valiant as a company is committed to invest in Ras Al Khaimah for the next. Maybe 10, 20 years. Let's see how it goes. You know, you know. But speaking to the owner of the company as well, Valiant, the main focus today is Ras Al Khaimah. The main focus of the company is Ras Al Khaimah. We currently hold events in London. We actually organize one of the biggest EV shows in Europe. It's called London EV Show.
Nice.
It's actually, I would call it as our primary event that actually brings the bread and butter. But considering and seeing how RAKIS grew from last year to this year, whether it was from a revenue perspective, the whole buzz, the media, the Sheikh attending himself, the Crown Prince attending himself, you know, this made the owner believe in Ras Al Khaimah, and hence that's why for next year we're opening 4 new events.
MashaAllah.
The good news and the bad news, obviously the good news is the 4 new events. The bad news is, unfortunately, this venue will not be available anymore. I don't know if you know, they're constructing it.
I heard about it. Yes,
yeah.
I heard about it. We talked in a podcast about this venue, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But still, what I learned is that it will be a management decision.
Yes.
Still, they don't know what is going to exactly happen with the venue. I love the venue. I love the venue.
Where can you get a venue with that view?
Yes, that view is beautiful.
Yeah.
But
it's unfortunate. But you know, the RAK Expo Center inside the city, I don't know if you've ever been. They have a huge exhibition center.
Yeah, I have been there.
They refurbished it recently. They renovated it recently. Our first event that's going to take place there is in April. There's 2 halls. One, the smaller hall is RAK Estate. The bigger hall is RAK Construct, RAK Build.
Okay.
We're already selling booths. We're already selling sponsorships. There's already a high interest in it. The good thing about this RAK is as well, there's so much trust towards Valiant today. That's important in any business you do. When you gain the trust, you can move forward. Everybody I'm talking to is very positive about the event, very positive about us as an organizer. You know, and that's a blessing. You know, I'm grateful for it. So
exactly, we are happy with the organization. I mean, as an for us as an exhibitor, we finished everything through WhatsApp. It was easy. I mean, the team also. The team was very supportive. Even I was annoying them like at night.
Yes.
I mean, I was immediately getting replies, and I mean the whole team.
I'm a believer in WhatsApp work, genuinely, because I've been working with government throughout my career, and like working with Dubai Police, Abu Dhabi Police, Ministry of Interior. Those guys are only on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You cannot send emails.
Yes.
You know,
I know.
And you have to adapt. This is how it happens.
It's easier for communication.
100%.
It's much easier for communication. You know that the person will see the message.
It's more personal as well.
And more personal, exactly. Now, coming back to the events that you are organizing, okay? Where can the people find those events to register or to start registering as an exhibitor? Or, I mean, because I believe that there are many companies from abroad,
of course,
who definitely like to exhibit.
No, we launched. The good thing is we use this platform RAKIS to launch those events. The last stand over there is our sales stand, and we already got contracts for both events.
Yeah,
we have websites that are launched. Our social media is still a little bit quiet. We were just waiting for RAKIS to end, and then we will start boosting them. And we have a team on the ground. We are based in Ras Al Khaimah. We're based in RAKIS. We have 3 employees that are here in Ras Al Khaimah. Me myself, I'm in Dubai. I work, I would say, remotely, but I also commute.
And all over the UAE, of course.
All over, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
traveling all the time.
One week before this event, we had to go to Abu Dhabi. We're also, by the way, some news on the side that I would like to mention. We're working with DCT and ADNIC. We are launching events in Al Ain.
Ah, okay.
So Al Ain is becoming the next new destination.
Yes, Al Ain is
it's a very interesting destination.
Yes, many things are happening in Al Ain.
Yes.
Many things. I know.
So we are launching 2 events, which are consumer events. We're starting with consumer events first. One is going to be around golden jewelry, and the other one is going to be around modified cars.
Yeah.
You know, Al Ain population is majority Emirati.
Yes.
You have to be smart in your approach. See what's interesting to them and achieve it, you know, and get it done. So inshallah, these as well are our plans on 2026. We're going to launch 2 events in Al Ain, supported by ADNIC and DCT in Abu Dhabi. We've had meetings with them. Today we got the positive email.
Wow.
The dates are locked in.
Mabruk.
Allah barak feek. So we're very excited. Look, we're very motivated. That's all I can tell you. You know, this event, especially the opening ceremony, was very, very, very motivating for us. So forward is the way.
Yes. You mentioned that the next year it will be like it's going to be B2G, right?
Look, I cannot promise that RAKIS itself next year, but 2027 I think it would.
Okay.
Next year
I mean, but will there still be a space for private sectors to
2026 probably
to come
yes.
and exhibit?
2026 probably yes. 2027 probably is when it will be shrink. Why am I saying that? Because we need to test the waters, and this is how it works.
Yeah.
We test the waters with RAK Estate, with RAK Build, RAK Manufacturing Week. If we see that things are moving forward, fine. Keep RAKIS for 2026 like it is this year. Then we plan for 2027 for it to be something, more elite, more focused,
Nice.
you know.
Nice.
And we're trying to create this committee for RAKIS, which is government driven, chaired by His Excellency Abu Ahmed Hamad al-Naimi, the chairman of Ras Al Khaimah Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we want to get people involved from government, like Khalid from Marjan will be part of this committee, Muhammad Bahjat from RAK Expo will be part of this committee, and we can do a meeting once every month or once every 2 months to see what is the government direction, where can RAKIS help you. What can we launch? What can we announce in RAKIS?
And what is the demand also? What are the people looking for? What
is the government objective? You know, things change very quickly in the UAE. I think, you know, being born and raised here, we know that. You know,
you wake up in the morning and you find the regulations are changed, updated, innovated. New things are coming.
Yes, you have to always be up to date here.
I was talking to someone also in the podcast, and we actually mentioned that. What is good about the UAE is that, you know, they are innovative and they follow everything that is going on, everything that is happening. For example, in Europe, if there is something that is needed, required, or to be changed in the regulations, man, it takes ages.
100%.
It takes ages, and you will never, you know, you will always feel that you are behind the world like 10 years.
All the Europeans want to come here, don't they?
Yes, I know, everyone. Yeah. We are doing company setups, so we know that.
There you go.
We know that.
There you go.
I mean, a really big number of Europeans are
investing here.
See, not only that, from our experience, what we have seen, people come just to set up their business, okay, and they say, okay, we will live abroad. We want to set up our business. Everything will go through the UAE. The UAE for them will be hub. But surprisingly, after 1 year, they call. And they say, can you help us? Can you help me and my family shift to the UAE? Find a house. What about school? What about healthcare? What about... So, and this is happening majority with like 80% of the people that are expanding their business. 100%. They start shifting.
They eventually want to live here. Look, think about it from a safety and security perspective. Can you go to the metro in Paris at 12 midnight?
No way. I mean...
Here
for us men, yes. I mean,
but still, it could be still dangerous. You know, there's and looking at it, the UAE, we've been born and raised here. I never felt unsafe. Never. I was just sitting with a lady from RAK Bank, Suhaila, and we wanted to go for a coffee outside, and she was like, "Can I leave my laptop here?" I'm like, "Yes, you're in the UAE." Yeah. You know, it's you can leave your phone everywhere.
I have a very expensive equipment here.
And you left it?
In this podcast.
Yes.
I just left it overnight.
I remember you asked me the night before.
I left everything. You know, I came in the morning, I was like,
Nobody touched it.
Nobody touched anything.
Exactly.
Everything is...
And that's the beauty, isn't it? Because Europeans lack that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, they come here, they see the safety, they see the security. The education sector has been...
Yes. Education,
you know, both my brothers are AUS graduate. And what a university. You know, AUS itself is... To get into AUS nowadays is like an impossible mission.
Yes, I know.
You know,
I know.
So it's education sector, healthcare sector, everything. Tourism... It's just a beautiful place, you know. It's the hub of the world, in my opinion. After COVID, the way they caught up after COVID, and the pace of growth after COVID, they took COVID as an opportunity to grow.
See,
while the whole world
exactly.
they grew.
Many people took COVID as and I know people, they are still recovering from COVID.
Yes.
But you see, for us, we had that opportunity. We changed.
True.
We adapted.
We grew.
And we opened 2 more companies during COVID.
That's nice.
Just to go with the trend and move it to change everything to digital, do digital services and everything.
I mean, most of my meetings are calls because of COVID. You know?
Exactly. So the UAE did that thing, and they took the opportunity and they made use of COVID positively. So
100%. And the growth, the pace of growth from COVID. I witnessed the growth of the UAE throughout. But the fastest growth I've seen was from COVID to today.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, they grew obviously before, but the pace after COVID again, it's all about the leadership. It's all about the vision. You know, they looked at it. They saw it as an opportunity of growth, not an opportunity to be scared and sit at home. You know, there was lockdowns. They did the the original things that they should do. But after they noticed, like it could be, they adapted to it. They worked around it. I remember the UFC. I don't know if you're a UFC fan or you watch the UFC.
Yes, I watch UFC.
It was the only sport, only sport in the world that took place. Where did it take place? Fight Island, Island.
Yeah, in Yas Island, yes, in Abu Dhabi.
I don't know if you know Dana White and you see the mount.
Yeah, I know.
You know, the amount of compliments he gives, and this is an internationally big guy. You know, he's achieved a lot, and the UAE was able to accommodate the UFC, and I was so happy because we're sitting at home and there's no sports, there's no football, there's no basketball.
But UFC was there.
Thank you UFC, thank you Dana White.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's interesting, very interesting.
Great. And what do you think will happen to Ras Al Khaimah? I want your opinion.
Of course.
Like in the next 15 years.
It's very interesting. You know, there's always that risk of being 1 hour away from Dubai. You know, Abu Dhabi is 1 hour away from Dubai. Tried to do maybe some touristic things.
Yeah.
Didn't achieve as much as Dubai. They changed the focus. You have the Louvre. You have the other museum. I forgot the name. They have another museum. They do have some touristic destinations. Yes, Island, Formula One Grand Prix. They focus on those big events that make a big achievement in a couple of days and goes down.
Yeah.
Everyone back to Dubai. I believe Ras Al Khaimah, on the other hand, would be more of a quieter touristic destination. It's 1 hour away from Dubai, but the interesting part is that RAK Airports is currently operational. So our team is based in India, in Kashmir, who came from India. They flew to Hyderabad and from Hyderabad to Ras Al Khaimah directly, which is so interesting. I never heard of Ras Al Khaimah Airport receiving people.
I did. I was traveling.
I traveled from Sharjah Airport, but never Ras Al Khaimah Airport.
Ras Al Khaimah had a very nice connection between Ras Al Khaimah and Doha.
Okay.
There was an excellent connection. I mean, I think it is still there.
Air Arabia, isn't it?
Yes, Air Arabia. Yeah. I traveled once to Bosnia from RAK Airport. No, not direct flight. It was with Pegasus to Istanbul. So you had the line from Ras Al Khaimah
to Turkey,
to Istanbul, yes, and then from Istanbul to.
Think about it. Aren't the tickets cheaper?
Yeah,
there you go.
And it was cheaper. And you know the good thing, I don't know how is it now, but at that time I could come to the airport, park my car, leave it there for a week, 2 weeks, or maybe more.
Come back.
No, there was no paid parking.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes.
I mean, look, that's how I envision Ras Al Khaimah. I envision it to be a destination. Obviously, when is opening, you know, the whole gambling industry as well is a different kind of tourism, and it's very smart also, because if you think about it, this has an industry on its own.
Yeah.
You know, gambling tourism exists. People go to Las Vegas, they go to Macau, I think, in China, which is a destination of gambling. This is interesting. Gambling gets with it a lot of different, you know, opportunities. The whole resorts. I also believe in it as a honeymoon destination.
Yes.
You know, the beauty. Yes. Ras Al Khaimah is Dubai with nature. That's how I achieve it. That's how I envision it.
Yeah.
It will eventually be Dubai towers, but you can wake up in the morning and see with a clear sky, see a beautiful mountain in front of you. And you know, coming from our background, I come from Lebanon. You know, it's all green mountains. Rocky mountains are so interesting. They have a lot of caves.
I did some mountain biking on the Rocky Mountains.
There you go. Hiking in Ras Al Khaimah is just so beautiful. You can explore a lot of caves, a lot of things. You know, it's just, for me, it's just, if I had a partner today, I'll move to Ras Al Khaimah. The only reason I don't move to Ras Al Khaimah today is I feel it will be lonely for a single guy, kind of. If I have a partner or family, I will move to Ras Al Khaimah tomorrow.
But even if it's good for singles as well. Believe me.
All right. Let's see about that. Find me. I'm one of those Europeans. Please help me move to Ras Al Khaimah.
Yes. So nice, perfect.
But my family issue is my mother and my brothers are in Dubai. I live 5 minutes away from each one of them, so it makes it easier, you know, as a family as well.
Yeah, for me also. My family is in Abu Dhabi. My father's in Abu Dhabi.
There you go.
My wife's family is in
Which
Abu Dhabi.
Which school did you go to? I'm curious.
Where?
Which school did you go to?
It different schools. I started from Rosary School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after the 3rd grade, I shifted to Al Nahda.
Nahda. Oh, that was a ghetto school, wasn't it?
No, Al Nahda, there was a boys and a girls school.
Yes, but I mean it was a ghetto school.
Yes, it was a
Nahda
ghetto.
and Dafra.
Nahda, it was a ghetto school. I mean, there were so problematic kids, and then you know, from Nahda I shifted to Rawafid school.
I graduated from Rawafid.
Really?
Yes, 2007.
2007.
You?
No, I left Rawafid when I was 10th grade. That was in 2000 and 1995, man.
Oh wow, you're way older than me.
How old are you?
I am 36.
36.
Yes.
No, I did not graduate that time. I finished 10th grade and I shifted to Serbia.
Zambia.
Serbia.
Okay, sorry.
So I finished my like the last 2 years in Serbia. College was in Serbia, and then I came back to the UAE.
Which year did you graduate school?
School in 1999.
Oh, okay. You're one generation older than me, I think.
Yes.
My brothers were
probably.
2003, so almost same generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
See, the reason I shifted to Rawafed school was because a teacher from Al Nahda.
Moved to Rawafed?
No, I mean she was the director of Rawafed. She became they opened Rawafed school actually. So
at that time, interesting.
I was the first year in Rawafed school. I mean, the first generation of Rawafed school.
With the launch.
Yes, with the launch.
There you go.
Yeah,
I graduated from Rawafed, which is so interesting. 10 years later. Almost 2007.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good school. I was in Dhafra before that. Dhafra is kind of like a Nahda. Whoever gets kicked out of Dhafra goes to Nahda.
Yeah.
Whoever gets kicked out of Nahda goes to...
Yes, there was also Al Manhal school, I remember.
Manhal
was also...
But you know, I love that. I love that I come from this background. These schools, it gives you that beautiful balance of being street smart versus book smart. Rawafed, Dhafra, Nahda. It makes you a stronger person. I genuinely believe in that.
Yeah.
Like, of course, Shwaifat, yes, these schools are really good educationally. But I feel they become more robotic and more book smart. When you're in Nahda and Dhafra, you're more street smart, able to adapt, able to survive. You know, and this is something
By the way, where did you spend your weekends during the school days?
Interesting. There was Maria Cinema, Abu Dhabi Mall when it first started, Tourist Club. Tourist Club was my childhood.
Yes,
Nadi
Tourist Club.
Siyahi.
Yes, Nadi Siyahi.
That was my childhood.
What about the gatherings in front of Arby's and El Dorado? Were you there?
Yeah, El Dorado Cinema in Akra Street. I was living actually opposite to El Dorado Cinema.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first cinema or national cinema. El Dorado and National Cinema were the first.
For me, with my and my brother, because I was actually hanging out with my elder brother. He was 4 years elder than me.
Yeah.
So all our gatherings were every weekend in front of Arby's. And I don't know if you remember
Arby's,
that.
the burger restaurant.
Arby's,
yes. And there was an arcade shop beside it.
Yes, there was an arcade shop, but over the weekend, this place was crowded of the Abu Dhabi
gang.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yes, the Abu Dhabi gang.
Yeah, I think your generation was there. Our generation was Tourist Club when we started, maybe much younger, 10, 11 years old. Then with our older teen days, it was Maria Cinema, Abu Dhabi Mall, Marina Mall. Khaldiya around LDR.
Yes.
If you remember those areas as well, they were
Khaldiya
there was a lot of skateboarding there.
Yes, skateboarding was there. Adnok, we were in the Adnok club always.
Did your father work in Adnok?
No.
My father was in Adnok.
Okay.
Fertile.
My father is actually the first person to start air conditioning in Abu Dhabi.
MashaAllah.
By the way.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
centralized air conditioning.
After he was in Jumal Majid in Dubai. He shifted to Abu Dhabi. So he started the first company for. He's the one who brought the chilled water systems in the UAE.
Your father is still in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, he's still in Abu Dhabi.
Work?
No.
Okay.
He's now old. He's a bit sick, so yes. Thank you. Thanks.
It's very interesting how this podcast, we're finding how much we're connected as well.
Yes. From the exhibition from RAKIS, from
the way
Ras Al Khaimah to...
Yeah, but this all leads to our conversation, doesn't it? You know, it's like when you're born and raised here, you see it all, and you're proud of it. You're part of it, and you're proud of it. You know.
Yeah.
Like when I first started, I told you I was one of the people who launched Formula One Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I look at it now and I go like, wow. I was part of this the first 5 years.
Yes.
So back then, I'll tell you this interesting story. I graduated from university, met this beautiful girl, and me and her and another friend, we launched a company called Class Act.
Okay.
And this was my first job. I was 19 years old.
Wow.
I just graduated from a diploma before going into my bachelor. Yeah. And Class Act was a company that we facilitated manpower for events. So our first big project was Formula One. So what they would do is every Formula One, they would ask us to get customer service ushers, hostesses, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
And we used to gather 1,000 people almost, interview them, train them, get them on board, transport them to Formula One, to Yas Island. You know how Yas Island
was too far.
It was like, what? This exists?
For me, Yas Island was
of
too
course.
far, yes.
You know, it was Marina Mall was the furthest place we can go in Abu Dhabi, if you remember. We took that project for almost 3-4 years, and it was at the time where I was still 19 to 23, and we really generated a lot of revenue at that time. It was so incredible what we achieved. You know, I used to be when I opened that company, I generated my own income, so I got myself back into university. I studied in NYIT Abu Dhabi and did my business bachelor degree. So I was studying at the same time working. it was just a very successful story and a very beautiful story. I left that company in 2014, and until today they're doing really well. And it's very beautiful to know that you were part of the launch of that, seeing it grow. It's very interesting, and being part of all this growth is just a proud moment. After that job, that the company that I had, and I decided to move on and work in corporate because I was still young. I needed a mentor. I opened the company, but there was no mentorship. I would be doing the same thing every 4 years. So I decided to leave and find a job. And I got the job at RAK Exhibitions, one of the biggest exhibition companies worldwide. To be the marketing manager of ISNR, the international security show in Abu Dhabi. Now it's owned by ADNIC.
Yeah.
And I remember very clearly, they had so much problems with the Ministry of Interior. So much trust issues. And when I came, because I was born and raised here, I knew how to deal with Emirati population. Ministry of Interior are very military driven. I remember at the last day of the event, the managing director of RAK Exhibition, Chapeau ba Tarek, you rested us from all the problems that we achieved last year. And I promise you, this comes just from the fact that I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
When you're born and raised here, you don't need to adapt. You're already adapted.
You're already adapted. You know everything. You understand. You
know how to do the communication.
You feel, you know how to communicate with the people. Yes, exactly.
And after that, I moved to Sky News Arabia. It was a very weird experience moving to TV, but I was a marketing manager of events, so I used to organize all the events. After that, I moved to DMG and launched the World Police Summit, which we were just discussing about.
Yes.
I think how I promote myself or how I put the persona of myself is that I became an expert of launching events. Because in my last 5 to 10 years, almost majority of what I did was launching events.
Yeah.
And it's the hardest, When you have a GITEX going on and you're a marketing director of GITEX, there is a process that has been ongoing for 25 years. Yeah. You have a database, everything is prepared. You just have to be part of that system. Yeah. But when you're launching an event, the business development side of it, the meeting side of it, I'm walking around in this exhibition, I'm still meeting people in Ras Al Khaimah. And this is part of the beauty of launching. It's like you still get to meet people, it's new people. It's not like it exists already. So it kind of makes a difference on it. More challenging.
It does. Yes, it is more challenging. Even for us, we started our own events during COVID. Actually, when COVID finished, I was like missing the networking part, missing to meet people, missing to to communicate with people. Yes. So it was like an event for the ex-Yugoslavian community only, just to gather them all. And ex-Yugoslavian, yes. And that first event, believe me, do you know where was it?
Where?
In Ras Al Khaimah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
We made it in Ras Al Khaimah. It was in a hotel. It's like a conference type event, not an exhibition. And we had like around 50 to 60 people coming to the event that time. And it was like, a decision which my wife and I made in like just 3 days just before the event.
Oh, wow. So you organized the event 3 days before?
In 3 days. We organized the event. We because we have groups on social media, we just launched it. It was fully on our cost. Entry was free. People who wanted to promote their business and do the presentations was also free. Mm-hmm. So they came. It was, It
was a networking event.
It was a networking.
It was good for you,
exactly.
I'm sure.
It was a networking event.
You met a lot of people.
And, it was just something we wished, we missed and we wanted to do. And after the event, people started asking, okay, when are you planning to have the next event? I said, I didn't plan it actually,
Yes.
So, okay, now we had 8 events until now. The first one was in Ras Al Khaimah, mainly in Dubai. The last one was done in Abu Dhabi. Mm-hmm. And we are now looking forward to shift back again
to Ras Al Khaimah,
make it as a bigger event in Ras Al Khaimah. Yes.
Look, let's talk about this. We can use each other's expertise and knowledge about this. I would really love to be involved. Again, look, the beautiful part of Valiant Events is it's not extremely corporate. It's privately owned, very family oriented, I would say, and very open in terms of business development. Our owner is extremely a visionary owner, who is very open-minded and accepts, different ideas and different. He's always interested to do more and more, and that's hence we did with Al Ain right now, right? Yeah. So we are very open to this discussion. It's not that it shouldn't necessarily be commercially driven. If I can benefit from your event in terms of getting my network bigger, why not?
Yeah. Exactly.
If you can benefit from my network base, why not? At the end of the day, this is how we should work. We should support each other for the growth of Ras Al Khaimah.
Yeah.
Trust me, the money will flow. The money will flow.
See,
this is what I believe in.
It's not about the money. I mean, I'm telling you, we had eight editions.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't make money on those 8 editions.
Yes.
But what we do, we get sponsors. The more sponsors we have, the more we invest in that event.
There you go.
Okay, because see, for me, that event is marketing for myself, for our companies. So for me, it's enough.
Yes.
People now know us because of those events, and
what you achieve after the event is the profit.
Exactly,
There
it's
you
the
go.
profit. It's not about making money in the event. No, it's not about.
It's like everything
See,
in life.
one of our main sponsors was RAKIS. I mean, for 2 editions.
Nice.
So this is how important is.
Of course, when RAKIS is on board, it's a big
Exactly,
event.
exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
But this is how it is with every different passion in life. You know, when you are passionate about something, don't think about the money.
yeah,
The money will flow. I genuinely believe in
exactly,
that. You know, if you're passionate on the growth of Ras Al Khaimah and being part of the growth of Ras Al Khaimah, the money will flow.
yeah,
You know, and I believe in that fully. And like I'll tell you, comparatively, this year to last year, our revenue grew. Look, obviously we have a sales team, we have a target
Yeah.
in place, but it's also the passion we put in. You know,
Exactly.
our sales team is back in Kashmir in India, and they did a magnificent job. You know, they got all those big companies around us. You know, for me, my job is more government relations. Any government entities you see that are on board, it's more me. The high or even like high end clients like RAK Properties, Marjan. I'm the main point of contact. But our sales team from Kashmir managed to achieve all this.
yes.
So imagine this is also, by the way, going back to our COVID conversation.
yeah.
How COVID positively opened the digital life.
Exactly.
You know, somebody can call you
yeah.
from India today and sell
Yeah.
you something, and you can believe in it. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, for us, it's the same thing because my team, like, because we do digital marketing, so my team is based in Bosnia. I have a graphic designers, video editors.
It's so funny that your mom is Serbian and you're based in Bosnia.
My wife is Bosnian.
There you go. Your mother is Serbian, isn't she?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do they get along at least?
It's a long story. It's a long story.
For another
yes,
podcast.
Yes, for a separate podcast about that. Yes.
Yeah.
But see, they are operating from Bosnia for my clients here in the UAE. I mean, which I thought it wouldn't work in the beginning, but you know, with everything that is digitalized,
yes.
with even our, like, we have servers now in Bosnia, servers in the UAE. They are all connected, and everything is on the cloud.
That's
so it's very easy. And when we talk about Ras Al Khaimah, I think there is a big opportunity for a lot to start their businesses in Ras Al Khaimah, to start work. I mean, there is a room for everyone.
Yes, 100%.
Because of the development that is starting, the development that is coming up for contractors, consultants, retail, fashion. So I think that it is now time for big companies, big entities, and whoever is taking for a shift.
By the way, there is already a lot of
to-
big companies that are taking a shift. Like
Yeah.
Ahmed Tea manufactures their tea in Ras Al Khaimah,
Yes,
which
yes,
is
yes,
so
yes,
interesting.
yes.
Like nobody,
Yeah,
not a lot
yeah.
of people know that. By the way,
Yeah,
you know that's the
yeah,
thing.
I know.
Not a lot of people. That's why the manufacturing event I'm telling you is one of the most, personally, the most interesting event, and I believe in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of manufacturing sites in Ras Al Khaimah that people don't know about.
See, I was surprised in Italy to see cups when I turned them RAK ceramic.
Yes. My friend was in Las Vegas and he
Yes.
took a picture because he knows I work with
Yeah.
Ras Al Khaimah. It was like RAK
RAK
ceramic.
ceramic.
Yes.
So many people don't know what is coming out of Ras Al Khaimah,
100%.
or from the industry, from manufacturing side. So
But the word will get out there.
yeah,
It took
will,
it took Dubai time, didn't it? It wasn't like
Yeah.
Dubai was a name from the beginning. No, it took Dubai time. As we said at the beginning of the podcast, back in the day, Dubai wanted people to come.
Yeah.
Now people want to come to Dubai.
People want to come to Dubai. Yes,
It shifted,
yes,
you know,
yes.
and that is a very successful project. You know,
And I believe that the same thing will happen with Ras Al
100%.
Khaimah. Yeah,
100%. And you're convincing me to move to Ras Al Khaimah now.
Well, yes, why not?
Let me find a wife first.
You can stay. I'll help you. Do you want a Bosnian wife?
My mom is not Serbian, so it will work.
Yes, yes.
She's
yes,
Palestinian,
yes,
so
yes.
there's peace there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we had a long talk. I believe that both of us can talk for days
100%.
here.
I like this conversation, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah.
We have to make it more often.
I agree.
And by the way, on my podcast, when I talked to all the guests that were here at the podcast, I told them that I want to see them in the podcast next year same place, same
how
time
did
in
we develop?
RAKIS, just to compare the difference that happened in Ras Al Khaimah between
Last year and this year.
now and what will
I
happen
like that.
in the next
I like
year.
that idea.
Yes,
It's very
which
interesting.
I think it's very important to have. So just to have that comparison. So the same with Al Marjan,
with Muhammad.
Yes,
RAK
with
Expo.
Muhammad, with also because there was a sign up for sustainability also between
Yusuf.
Yes, Yusuf and
MOU, Emerge and
MOU,
RAKIS. Yeah.
and Emerge and RAKIS. So it's so I believe that it is also very important to see to what stage they reached within this year.
How did it develop?
Where
Where did it reach? I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to our conversation next year.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I
Walid.
believe you will find a lot of missed calls
I'm
on
sure.
your phone.
Oh yes.
So
Yes.
I'll not take much
I
of your time.
I removed the
anymore.
vibrator.
Yes.
That's what most important.
I'll not take much of your time.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say for the audience? Any advices? Any?
Invest in Ras Al Khaimah. Move to Ras Al Khaimah.
Yeah.
Ras Al Khaimah is the next destination, guys. We're working on it. Ras Al Khaimah is working on it. The government is on board. Inshallah, RAKIS 2026 will be even bigger.
Yes.
And we look forward to hosting you as well next year.
Definitely.
Thank you very much,
Definitely.
Walid. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
See
you.
you. See you. So see you guys. We have 1 or 2 more podcasts. Stay tuned.